Hello words! In this video, I'll show you how RDLC report works for desktop application. We've installed reporting tools on the previous video, so we also got report viewer that we'll use here. Let's make a new project. I'm using Visual C# Windows Form application. Name it RDLC C# Desktop, then click OK button. I'm gonna use this form 1 as a preview form. Let's resize it a bit. Here we can find the report viewer. Double-click to add it on form. I want it to fit into the form, so I set it doc in parent container. Now add a new RDLC report. You can rename it, but I'll just leave it as is. Then click Add. The box contains components that we can add into reports. Let's try to add a text box. Set the position and give it some text. One more, add an image and set its value by import from a file. Chosen picture is displayed. Tidy it up. Then go to the Solution Explorer to find report1.rdlc. We are going to set two very important properties. First is copy to output directory. Should be set to copy always or copy if newer. This is to copy the RDLC file to output directory while debugging. I choose copy always just to make sure it always be copied. Next, build action property value is content. By choosing this, file will be included while publishing application. Now we're going to write the code behind form 1. This code is used to display report1.rdlc in the report viewer, and I will put this code under the form load event. When I run these apps, result will be like this. Now let's see how database can be displayed in this report. I have a set of data in SQL Server Database. Using this query, data result will be like this. For handling database connection and its function, I'm gonna add a class named DB. Using system data and system data SQL client are needed because we are using SQL Server. Set class to public so we can call this class from other class or form later. I'm copying a connection string named strcount. This is the data source, which is database server name. This is database name. And these are user and password to login. Adjust it into your own setting to try. And below is a function named getDataTable, which is sending SQL query. Declare the dataset, SQL connection, SQL command, and SQL data adapter here. Add this code to fill data into the dataset. Finally, return a data table that is the first table on the dataset. Report needs a data structure definition to display data, so we'll add a dataset object like this to be used as a set of data definition. Okay, this is the dataset object looks like. On this area, we can do the right click, add data table. Right click again to rename it into category. Column is added by right click and add like this and modify its name. Use the similar way to add another column. This columns is set to be string data type by default. You can adjust it if needed. You can also change other properties like caption, default value, and max length. Back to report 1.rdlc, I change text into category data. Change some font properties and adjust layout to give some space for a table. Go to Toolbox, double-click on Table. Dataset Properties dialog will display. Name it Category. To set data source, click New button. Choose Object and click Next. Find dataset 1 under our project. Check it, then click Finish button. Now, category table is exists in available datasets. Field detail display or data definition. Click OK. Table is added. Adjust its position. 3 column is generated by default. We only need 2, so remove 1. Set the header text. Move table to the left and adjust column width. Set headers to center aligned and font bold. Click small icon on the top right of each cells to pick field to be displayed. First column is category code and second is category name. Reduce extra space because all existing areas will be considered as content for printing. Go to the code of Form 1. We need to modify code under Form Load Event. Declaring DT category and fill it with data by calling getDataTable of DB class and type SQL query to fetch. Declare a report data source and assign DT category as its data source. Report data source still show error. What we should do is adding using Microsoft Reporting WinForm, which can be done with potential fixes. To make sure it's clear, I add a code line to clear data source. Then add data source into local report. Next line will be set display to print layout. Done. Let's try to run these apps. Here it is, report display category data. That's it for now. I hope you learned something and happy coding. Bye!